Alright, Amani, are you ready? This is the second video, and we're going to focus on lexical resource, the yellow section, and green for grammar. Yellow for vocabulary, green for grammar. Let the learning begin. Abouk ya wallet. That's Arabic. I hope you speak Arabic, by the way. I think your name, Amani, is Arabic. So anyways, let's continue. Okay, drug testing. Take out the S. Drug testing. For the safety of a society, or you can say for society apostrophe S, for society's safety. Take out this subordinating conjunction whereas, which is normally written as one word, by the way, and capitalize drugs, D for drugs here, and write this clearly. It's illegible. Shok ayib, or ayib. I think you know ayib in Arabic. So generally speaking, you write clearly, but there are a couple times, 2 or 3 times, where I can't read your writing. Make sure your writing is clear. Now, over here, innocent, I-N-N-O-C-E-N-T. Good try, good try. Okay, now let's go down here. Okay, like. Like is a good word. I like to use like, but in common everyday speech with friends and so on. When it comes to formal writing, you need to use words such as, I mean basically the word such as, those 2 words. Such as is good, or you can use for example, or you can use something like for instance, all right? But not like. Right. Now over here, prisoners, plural, war captive, subject, specimens. I think you understand what I'm doing with this S here. You have plural, singular, singular, singular. So let's make them all plural. And good words, by the way. War captives, specimens, very good. Now, specimens, S-P-E-C-I-M-E-N-S. All right, over here, green, this grammar mistake. Now, doctors had used prisoners as lab subjects. They had used prisoners to work on them as subjects. It's redundant. Basically means it's extra. You don't have to say it again. They had used them as subjects, or they had used them to work on them. You don't have to say had used them and worked on them. It's too much. Just use this part. Had used them. Take this part out. Okay? Now, over here. This was justified for the greater good of their countries and people. Awesome, kafu, wallah, kafu, very nice, for the greater good, but for the greater good, not to the greater good. And let's look at this whole section here. I kind of highlighted this whole section here. Why? It's an overly complex sentence. You made mistakes. So we're going to chop them up in this big block. We're going to chop up into different parts. It's not the best way to do it, but it's just grammatically correct. All right, so I like complex sentences, but I like when students write them correctly. So in this particular situation, they're not written correctly. So let's look here. This was justified for the greater good of their countries and people, period. Take out this subordinating conjunction when, get rid of it, start here. They presented what they had achieved and discovered to the society, period. Get rid of this subordinating conjunction, even though, and just say it was helpful and beneficial, period. This part here just doesn't work, okay? So you need to rephrase, make sure it's correct. All right, moving on. Now, this section right here, okay, yellow, 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 all right. And something must sacrifice. We have modal verb, we need a subject here, okay? It's not clear what the subject is. Animals' lives for the greater good. Now, for the greater good. I like for the greater good, but you've used it once, so don't use it again. You need to find another word, all right? Okay. Even though the torturing animals, spell it correctly, T-O-R-T-U-R-I-N-G, to torture, T-O-R-T-U-R-E is the base form. Torturing animals in experiments, E-X-P-E-R-I-M-E-N-T-S. Side effects with an S, instead I-N-S-T-E-A-D. And that justifies I-E-S instead of the Y, I-E-S, or justified, past tense, that means past tense by the way, why it's allowed. Okay, make tests, nah, don't use make tests, maybe conduct tests, conduct experiments, or they test, use test as a verb. Okay, we're getting to the end here. And the lives of animals. So if you don't always want to say animals' lives, don't say this, use the same combination all the time. You can use it a different way. You can say, and the lives of animals should be protected. I like this use of grammar here, this modal perfect, should be protected, but we need be, yeah? Humanity, H-U-M-A-N-I-T-Y. We will be facing, not well, W-I, put a dot right there. Endangered animals soon. Okay, very good, Amani, that's it. Grammar, vocabulary, done. In the next video, part 3, we'll be focusing on organization, which is coherence, cohesion, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk more about the next one, so watch part 3.